Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Tuesday, July 29th, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I really do. I'm not, I know I say that every video. That's because I appreciate it every video. Probably got to watch me. You don't have to watch me. I had no clue, again, that it was going to be like this. Until my little homie Hendon, he has a YouTube channel called Hendon. Y'all check him out, H-E-N-D-E-N. Ain't no, like I told you, ain't no secret to this, man. I had no idea. You see what I'm recording with. I just got this over here maybe a year ago. But other than that, you know what I do. I sit in my car, in my truck, at work, or I'll pull up anywhere and just turn my phone on and start recording. No big production crew. I don't have a staff. I don't have any of that. Ain't no secrets. People gonna like it, or they don't. Even though I got a lot of people that like me, I still got a lot that don't. I ain't worried about them. Focus on the ones who like you. Do your thing. Do your your content. Be yourself. That's the main advice I can give you. Just be yourself. Follow your heart. You don't know what people gonna like and what they're not gonna like. Stop chasing what they like. Stop chasing views and subscribers and all that. Just do you. I got some videos get 2,000 or 3,000 views. If that, I got some that got over 100,000. I don't know what they're gonna get. I just do me and let the call fall where they may. I just make sure that I believe in what I'm doing. I make sure I'm real in what I'm saying, and I let the rest do what it do. I ain't chasing no views, no subscribers, none of that. No likes, no comments, nothing. Now, I've often been accused that I don't care. I think it's true. I'm a little bit too negative. I'm always talking about, you know who I am. Who am I? Mr. Doom and Gloom. Hey, if you're gonna do it, be good at it. So anyway, and speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've reached the point. I hate to say this. I hate to say it. But I've lost all hope in humanity. People ask me, Big Boy, you think it's gonna get any better? Hell no. Big Boy, what you think we gonna do? Who should we vote for? What you think Trump gonna do? What you think this? I have lost all hope in humanity, in people. Us, the human species. I ain't got no hope. It's over. It's over, it's over, it's over. For instance, what I think of Trump. I think he's trying. I think he's doing the best he can. I'm gonna talk about that a little later before I get to another story about Trump and what he doing and all the fire he coming under for doing what he doing. That's the right thing, and I'm gonna show you later. But right now, let's talk about this. I'm scrolling through these YouTube streets, Facebook streets, and the news or whatever, trying again, not to be so negative, trying to find some hope in people, trying to find some hope to bring y'all. I'm looking. That's how I feel. Trying to find some good news. I'm trying, y'all. If y'all got some good news, besides Miss Gertrude just turned 105, send it to me, please. I can't find. If you can find some damn good news worth talking about here, let me know. It ain't even no good news coming out of church. People going in the church, handicapped, coming out the church, handicapped. Last time I passed by a church that had handicap parking last Sunday, and I passed by that same church today, still got handicap parking. So they ain't even healing folks and good news coming out of church. Other than they going to heaven when they die. But other than that. So I'm looking for good news that you can't go in church and get no good news no more. Such and such got healed. You know, she was blind, now she can see. You know, such and such brother, such and such was in the wheelchair, now he walking. Pastor so-and-so prayed over him, he got up and did the Dougie. You ain't hear none of that. So where are we supposed to get good news from? We can't get good news coming out the church. If you can't find good news in the church, other than you going to heaven when you die, because that's what you believe, you're covered by the blood. Other than that, if it ain't no good news coming out the church, ain't none coming out the schools, ain't none coming out the jobs, the politicians ain't got no good news for us. Where the hell I'm supposed to find some good news? I'm supposed to just make up some? Let me repeat that. You wheel brother so-and-so ass up in the church in the wheelchair. After service, you got to wheel him right back up out of there because he didn't get healed. No good news. Oh, he going to heaven when he died. Besides that. Other than that, he's still in that damn wheelchair. Let's go to the school. What kind of good news we got out there? Well, they graduated such and such. They can't even read. They can't read. You had a graduating class of I don't know how many hundred, and probably 10 of them can read. You can't write in cursive. They ain't, in my hometown, they don't do homework. Don't because there's too much stress on the kids. Too much pressure. So ain't even no good news come out of there. So what? Little Johnny graduated. Little Johnny dumb as hell. A college degree nowadays is the equivalent of a high school degree in my day. We graduated high school when I graduated in 1990 with more education than coming out of college with now with a bachelor's degree. They in there cheating and doing all types of shit. I've lost all hope in humanity. Even more reason. Here you go. Check this out.
First tonight, heartbreaking news out of Gulfport after an afternoon shooting at Jack and Florence Golden Sportsplex. A church on the coast confirming one of their deacons was killed in the gunfire. Parker Boyd was on the scene in the aftermath and spoke to members of the church.
Police say a Gulfport church deacon is dead and that another man is injured after a shooting took place here at the Jack and Florence Golden Park in Gulfport a little after 2 p.m. The Empowerment Ministries Christian Center identifies one of their deacons, Eddie Shedd, as the man killed during the shooting on Saturday afternoon. Gulfport Police Lieutenant Jason Ducray says the church held an Easter celebration here before the gunshots rang out. Ducray says the shooting started after a domestic dispute here in the parking lot. Another victim had to be airlifted to a hospital for treatment. Church members say Shedd was trying to protect children when he was shot.
He's the head of our security, so unfortunately what happened today, but he died a hero doing what he does best, and that's protecting, and that's loving, and that's looking out for everyone. That's who he was. He wasn't just a wonderful man, but an incredible human being, and is willing to do any and everything for anyone.
He was that person. He was that guy that you could always just have a laugh and always count on to be at the church when the doors open and when the doors shut. He was just that guy, and we're just distraught at this moment.
Gulfport police say 3 people are in custody as they conduct this investigation. Reporting from Gulfport, Parker Boyd, WLOX.
I have lost all hope in humanity. These stories just popping up, that was on Easter. Having an Easter church gathering at the kiddie park, and them ninjas out there shooting and killing a deacon. I have lost all hope in humanity. You ain't safe at a church event. Ain't that what I was just talking about? It ain't even no good news coming out of the church. I was leading somewhere with that. I was going somewhere. For y'all who think I'm just beating up on the church, I was going somewhere with that. The church members ain't safe. You're in the house of the Lord. Or you at a gathering where we're supposed to be church folks. The kids, the little Easter egg hunt, whatever else they got going on out there, and them N-words over there fighting. And the thing about it, if they were just fighting, okay, we can, fine. Just a knuckle up. Y'all break that up. The kids out here. And go on about your day. Now, they got to shoot. They got to pull out them pew-pews at a children's event. And a man ain't got nothing to do with it. A deacon. The one that'll help anybody. He gone. The gangster still here. The deacon gone. Like we need to lose more good people and leave the bad ones here. Ain't that some? Anyway, I've lost all hope in humanity. Now on to this next one. To you Democrats, another reason I've lost hope in humanity. Trump finna get rid of Medicaid. Medicaid reform. Why would he need to reform Medicaid? Why would he need to do a thing like that? He gonna take Aunt Bessie can't get her medicine. Miss Gertrude or Mr. Willie Earl can't get his Viagra. Cause Trump, they finna get rid of Medicaid. No. They're doing Medicare, Medicaid, and all that reform to prevent. To prevent what, Big Ward? I'm glad you asked.
Business owner faces charges after investigators say she bought a Lamborghini and property and got plastic surgery while fraudulently receiving Medicaid benefits. Louisiana's Attorney General's office says Candace Taylor's businesses brought in more than $9 million in revenue during a nearly 5-year span. Investigators say at the same time, she underreported her income under a fake name. Agents arrested the 35-year-old yesterday and booked her with government benefits fraud.
I rest my case. Anybody else say anything about Trump and Medicaid and what they doing? If y'all know anybody running their mouth about Trump getting rid of Medicaid and all that, show them that right there, please. This woman buying Lamborghinis and what have you with Medicaid benefits and on Medicaid or however they say that shit. She made $9 million in 5 years and getting Medicaid. Business owner getting Medicaid benefits. So if y'all wondering why he going so hard after Medicaid, something they should have been doing. Why the cost of medicine and the cost of all this and the cost of that going up, fraud got a lot to do with it. Insurance fraud and what have you have a lot to do with the cost you paying. People stealing. Y'all want to sit around here and act like it ain't going on. That lady riding around here in a Lamborghini getting Medicaid. Are you serious? She playing with it like that. She had no fear of getting caught. You know how long she been doing that? You know when she get caught? Oh, when Trump take office. Ain't that some shit? This lady had enough nerve and enough courage because she knew under current past administration, she had nothing to worry about. She knew what she was doing. She knew how to do it. She knew they wasn't going to check. Wasn't no big deal. When nobody checking. Now they checking. And when they check, they find this woman riding around in Lamborghinis and shit on Medicaid. While Miss Gertrude over there paying out their ass for her medicine. Can't make this ish up. I have lost all hope for humanity. I'm just here. Go to work whenever I can. And yes, y'all see me working, but that ain't on my normal, what I was normally doing. I'm just piecing something together. That's what they doing, piecing something together for us to try to keep us holding on. So I'm just here. I don't even care no more. I go to work, get off work, go to the gym, make my videos. That's it. Every now and then I check my email. I do a consultation where I check my email. I checked it today because I was looking for somebody's number who I'm supposed to do a consultation with. And I'm going to do that so I'm finished this video. Yes, I do consultations. $ Big Water. No, that's my cash app. Shit. BigWater@yahoo.com. If you want to, I don't even feel like ever saying nothing about it. You want one, holler at me, whatever. But anyway, man, shit. Now, what am I supposed to talk about good? What am I supposed to talk about? I can't go to a church event. I ain't safe. People robbing my taxes that I pay for something that's supposed to be helping the elderly and handicapped. They riding around in Lamborghinis and shit, and I ain't got no Lamborghini. And we got people that's mad because somebody putting an end to this shit because they don't like him because he's a racist. Finally, somebody putting an end to this crap where folk riding around in Lamborghinis on Medicaid, and if folks mad because he exposing this shit. Cause, what about the Epstein list? That's what they're gonna say. I give up. Work, home, gym, my son, these YouTube videos, and whoever want to be bothered with me, I'll be bothered with them. I love who love me. You don't love me? I don't even know you here. You don't love me? Who? Who are you? What? I can't, I can't even see you. You don't love me? I can't even see you. You need to know that. I give up. I have lost all hope for humanity. I'll be back with more. Get it, got it good. Bye.